his last game, November 8th, against his former organization, the Flyers.
Kenzie, a really good play by Lexell in the neutral zone, but then overthinking the puck, trying to force feed it to Timmy.
Chabot keeping it simple, pass back door, Tim Stützle opens the scoring. A guaranteed goal for Ottawa. What it means to have Chabot back in the lineup.
Well, it's a perfect pass over to Tim Stützle.
Chicago is using a coach. After coach's challenge, it was determined that there was goaltender interference. Therefore, we have no goal.
Blackhawks wrapping up their 3-game road trip. 4-1 loss to Montreal, 3-2 loss to the Leafs. But in both those games, they had chances to win. It was just the third period where everything broke down. On net, looking for the loose puck here. Deemed a goal right away. Brady Tkachuk standing over Soderblom. And just like that, it's 1-0 Ottawa.
Hits a skate in front, but Brady Tkachuk was right there driving into that blue paint. He gets pushed in on that situation right to that far post. He's battling for position. Going to hit the skate. I think Kleven might get credit for this. I don't know if this hits Brady or not.
Yeah.
I think they're going to challenge
Chicago is challenging the previous play for goaltender interference.
Well, they won the last one. Let's see what's in store for the sequence off Kleven's shot.
After video review, it has been determined that number 7 Ottawa does not interfere with the goaltender. This is the goal.
A good goal. The Ottawa Senators will get credited with this one. For himself, as Giroux drags it near side. Out in front with Zetterlund right on the doorstep. Fabian Zetterlund gets a nice feed from Halliday on the second unit. Another look. Zetterlund stopped by Soderblom. He's coming off his first power play goal of the season. Tkachuk controls to the blue line. It will go. Sanderson feeds it across for Cousins. Down low. Brady Tkachuk gets the shot off. Soderblom holds his post and makes the save. Dominant third period from the Blackhawks and made it 7-3 the final. Kaiser gets by Amadio. Stretch pass. Great feed. In comes the Blackhawks. Scores! Mikheyev ties it at 1 for the Blackhawks.
A set play, and Ilya Mikheyev has tremendous speed. Pass along the wall, right from behind the net. Step up, and a rocket. Nick Jensen tries to go stick on stick with Mikheyev. Ends up getting turned around a little bit. Mikheyev has straight line speed. He's able to beat Maryline in 5-hole very quickly. We've got a tie game early on in this second period.
Mikheyev 5th of the season. Thought he scored against Mutombo the other night. Bertuzzi finds an open man. Burakovsky all alone lets the shot go. Maryline, it's loose. Played to a corner.
Talk about getting in alone. It's Artem Zub who's over on the right side on the change. That allows Burakovsky. Tries to go 5-hole.
Another feed to center, and Dylan Cousins drags it in on the backhand, trying to tuck it home, has support. Everybody's looking for it. The fans claim they see it.
There was goaltender interference. Therefore, Ottawa has assessed the bench minor for delaying the game.
Okay, so hold on a second here.
So Tim Stützle off the backhand. Great stop now the other way, Tim Stützle. In comes Stützle, shorthanded for Ottawa. Shot, scores! That one gotta feel good for Stützle. A shorthanded marker, and Ottawa takes the lead.
Karavainen's going to try and chip this off the wall. A great read by Stützle. Head up the whole way. Changes his angle and puts it underneath the bar blocker side, but the hand-eye coordination of Stützle, pick it off out of the air and give himself an opportunity. Short-handed goal.
Two-man advantage for the Blackhawks. Evchinov looking to get open. Burakovsky feeds it down low. Bertuzzi rolls off. Burakovsky shot blocked in front. Saved by Maryline. Bertuzzi trying to tuck it home. Maryline holds strong. Maryline. Oh, in front. Bertuzzi off the backhand. Strong save by Maryline. Perron chasing Burakovsky. Back to the blue line. Evchinov draws in pressure. Burakovsky down low for Green. Working it on the outside. Trying for a shot in front. Bertuzzi scores. Redirects the shot, and we're all tied at 2.
He's actually going to get credit for the goal. So play a little catch on the half wall. Burakovsky down low to Green, and then he's going to flick it. Yeah, it actually rolls off the stick of Artem Zub. The redirect. Bertuzzi's on the back door. Merrilainen doesn't really see this play as it's screened. There's the redirect. It goes past Sanderson through the body.
Chicago stuck in their own end. Chabot keeps it in. Great play by Thomas Chabot. Takes it to the outside. Tracked by Burakovsky. Brady Tkachuk posted in. Ottawa takes a 3-2 lead.
Right here, right on the line. Puts it down, walks the line, turns back, and finds Tkachuk through the seam. It's great execution by the captain, but that play doesn't happen without the work of Thomas Chabot. That's what he brings to the table on a nightly basis for the Ottawa Senators. That's what they miss. They have Jake Sanderson and a versatile defenseman like Chabot.
Like 7th NHL time on ice right now, Sanderson. With the return of Thomas Chabot. That's big managing that a little better. Here comes Moore. Oliver Moore draws it in. Donato, one further. Merrilainen, they score! All tied at 3.
The puck all the way up. That catches the change, pop to the middle of the ice, the stop back play, and then crossover. Beautiful pass by Donato. Puck's going to end up in the back of the net, but this doesn't happen if the goaltender doesn't have the hurry-up offense, a stretch pass all the way to the far blue line. It rolls just over the line. Chicago ties the game here late.
Giroux getting a stick of Vlasic. Halliday protects in time as Giroux walks the line. Tees one up off the pad of Soderberg and into the corner. Chabot to Perron, down low. Zetterlund trying to corral. Finds Giroux, quick pass down low. Another shot, he scores! David Perron regains the lead for Ottawa.
Of Soderblom. Now down low, he's going to slide it over. Claude Giroux. Now watch Zetterlund go right across the eyes of Soderblom. That allows Perron a clear look, and a beautiful pass by Claude Giroux to find David Perron in that soft area bumper position. Lays it perfectly underneath the bar, and the Sens have a power play goal. I do believe Zetterlund will get a second assist on that play, but he gets into the ice.
Running for space, another shot for Dylan Cousins. He's certainly been around it in this game. He'll head off for a change as Spence tees one up and off the glass. Zetterlund trying to tuck it home. Soderblom extends the pad in time. Looks up to center where Whitley Gregg parks himself. Soderblom gloved down by Amanio. A break here. Soderblom makes the save. Another chance in front. Stays net front as Zetterlund works it up high. Chabot walks the line. Zub, shot into the far corner. Ottawa goes for a change. Really Lycksell takes a hit, but keeps it in zone. A look for Perron. Picks the corner. It's 2 for David Perron.
Kept in down low. Here's Lycksell. Along the wall, Stützle between the legs, and then it's Perron with the finish. But Lycksell does a good job of shrinking the zone. Tim Stützle with a high skill play and an even better finish by Perron. But this play doesn't happen if Lycksell doesn't take a hit to make the play. Connor Murphy.
Anderson moves it ahead, looking for Lycksell along the boards. Vlasic has some time.
Kenzie, the shots are now 11-0 so far in this period. That's how determined the Sens have really started this third period of taking control of the game.
Vlasic shot, backhand shot, they score! Nick Lardis, his first NHL goal, gives the Blackhawks life in the third period.
Jake Sanderson has the puck, a little reverse to Artem Zub up the wall, thrown towards the net. He takes it right on his forehand, turns and elevates it past Merrilainen. We got a 1-goal game.
Nick Larnas's 4th NHL game. His first holds it up to the blue line and back down into the corner where Brady Tkachuk is. He's got some time. Tkachuk out in front. Great stop by Soderblom.
I think that's what he was saying to Oliver Moore. Lifted his stick and was able to get it to Claude Giroux right in the slot. Giroux doesn't get all of it, but he's saying, hey, back to the gym. Big smile on his face.
Shabbat recognizes the pressure, finds Stützle at the far side. And this handle for Bertuzzi draws it in on net. It's Green. Merilainen stretches out and makes a save and gets a whistle. Adjunov moves it ahead to Bertuzzi, stopped by Giroux. Off the backhands into the near corner. Ridley Gregg first on it. He'll gain a hold of it. Gregg scanning. Great shot! Zetterlund scores! The insurance marker for the Ottawa Senators.
Into the zone, hunting the puck down. Great work by Ridley Gregg. Turns the puck over to Grzelcyk and then finds in the soft area Zetterlund through the middle of the ice, rolls off his stick underneath the glove of Soderblom. With a heavy forecheck right there, Gregg going to finish his check, turns the puck over into the slot. Zetterlund with the 6th goal of the game.